Hey everyone and welcome! Today we're not just going to talk about cybersecurity. Nope, we're diving into a grand adventure. We're going to learn how to defend a digital kingdom, how to protect its treasures, and most importantly, how to become its greatest guardians. So let's get started.
All right, to kick things off, I've got a question for you. Picture a huge medieval castle, with the giant stone walls and a moat. Now, think about your company's computer network and all that important data sitting on it. What on earth could those two possibly have in common? Seems like a stretch, right?
Well, the answer is actually pretty simple, and yeah, a little bit scary. They're both under constant siege. Back in the day, you had marauding armies. Today, you've got cybercriminals, and trust me, they are always looking for a way in. Always.
And that right there is the perfect intro to this idea of cyber risk. Now, the textbook definition is something like the potential for loss or damage when a cyber attack happens. But forget the fancy terms. Just think of it like this. There's a giant fire-breathing dragon that wants to smash through your defenses and steal your kingdom's most precious treasure, which is, of course, your data. And if that dragon succeeds, the damage is very real. We're talking major financial loss or a huge hit to your reputation.
So, a dragon's at the gate. What do? You don't just, run around screaming with your hands in the air. You need a plan, a smart, strategic master plan for defending the entire castle. That plan? That's what we call risk management. And look, this isn't about crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. It's a formal process, it's your master blueprint for making smart, strategic decisions on how to protect your digital kingdom. It's all about identifying, assessing, and then prioritizing all the things that could possibly go wrong.
And you know what the best part is? This huge master blueprint, it breaks down into a really simple 4-step battle plan. It's literally your step-by-step guide, from spotting the enemy on the horizon to building up your final defenses.
All right, first up, step 1 is identification. Think of this as your scouting mission. You're sending your best people out to the borders to spot every single potential threat. And I mean everything. We're talking the big, obvious fire-breathing dragons, sure, but you also gotta look for the sneaky trolls hiding under the bridges, or the spies trying to blend in with the crowd. In our world, this is all about finding every single potential vulnerability.
Okay, so your scouts are back. They've spotted a dragon. Now what do? You don't just charge in, right? Of course not. This is step 2, assessment. This is where you ask two really important questions. First, how likely is this dragon to actually attack us? And second, if it does attack, how much of our kingdom is it going to burn down? It's all about judging the likelihood and the potential impact.
So, now you've got this long list of threats. You've got dragons, trolls, spies, the whole shebang. But here's the reality check. You don't have an infinite army or unlimited gold. You just can't fight every single battle at the same time. And that brings us to step 3, prioritization. This is where the real strategy comes in. You have to decide which threats are the most urgent and which ones you need to deal with right now.
And a visual like this makes it super clear, right? On one hand, you've got a fire-breathing dragon trying to smash down your main gate. Yeah, that's a high priority. You deal with that one now. And on the other hand, you've got some pigeons stealing breadcrumbs in the courtyard. I mean, are they annoying? Sure. Are they a top priority threat? No way. You focus on the dragon.
All right, you've spotted the dragon. You know how dangerous it is, and you've decided it's public enemy number 1. So now we get to the fun part. Step 4, mitigation. This is where we actually do something about it. This is the action phase. We're building higher walls, we're digging the deeper moat, we're training the archers. Or in the digital world, we're setting up firewalls and training our people.
Okay, so let's put that all together. Our 4-step battle plan. Step 1, identify threats, that's your scouting. Step 2, assess damage. You gauge the enemy's strength. Step 3, prioritize action. You choose your battles wisely. And step 4, mitigate risk. You build your defenses. Scout, gauge, choose, and defend. See, when you break it down, it's pretty straightforward.
Oh, and here's a little pro tip for all you future guardians of the realm. The good news is you're not starting from scratch. You don't have to invent all this yourself. There are these established blueprints, things like the Risk Management Framework, or RMF, and ISO 27005. Think of them as battle-tested instruction manuals from kingdoms that have been doing this for a long time.
So, let's imagine you've done it all. The walls are higher, the gate is reinforced, the dragon is gone. The kingdom feels safe. But what about the threats you can't see? Like ghosts in the walls.
Which leads us to a really important question. After all that work, after scouting, assessing, prioritizing, and defending, Is the castle, is our digital kingdom 100% safe now?
And the answer is a big, loud, resounding nope. And hey, don't get discouraged. This is actually one of the most important lessons in all of cybersecurity.
This is where we talk about something called residual risk. It's that little bit of risk that's always left over even when you've done everything right. It's like no matter how amazing your guards are, there's always that tiny, tiny chance a super clever spy could still sneak through. No defense is ever perfect.
So here's the takeaway, and this is key. The goal isn't to eliminate all risk, because honestly, that's impossible. The real goal is to get the risk down to a level you're comfortable with, and then to understand, acknowledge, and accept what's left. That's what a smart, mature defense strategy is all about.
Okay, so what does all this mean for you? As an apprentice, where do you fit in? Well, let me tell you, your role is absolutely critical. Because in this kingdom, every single person has a post on that wall.
And I really want this to sink in. Cybersecurity isn't just a job for the IT department, the official royal guard. Every single person in an organization is a guardian of that digital castle. The things you do, the awareness you have, it's all a massive part of the defense.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. You've got the blueprint now. You know the 4-step plan to defend the kingdom. So my question to you is, what's the first wall you would reinforce in your digital castle? Really think about that. Because as of today, you're officially part of the defense.